Hello everyone, this is World Conspiracy Daily, WC Daily. Ties with Israel are getting stronger and stronger under Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, may be said to become the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Israel, but his government has walked the extra mile in the past 3 years to engage with Palestine and all other Arab nations, along with Iran as part of the diplomatic balancing. The Indian government was widely expected to expand its ties with Israel, but it has taken care to attach the equal importance to relations with West Asia and North Africa, commonly referred to as Arab nations. The Prime Minister visits to Israel from July 4 to 6 is expected to open up the scope of wider engagement across agriculture, water, startups, and IT sectors, besides expanding the traditional areas of counter-terrorism and defense partnerships. Modi is likely to address a session with the Israeli CEO to attract investments to India. The first such Indo-Israeli exercise is going to happen. Apart from the deliverables, the visit will of course have a huge symbolic significance as well. Engagement with West Asia received momentum after the government assumed charge, and Modi's visit to United Arab Emirates in August 2015 provoked a game-changer of sorts. From expanding counter-terror partnership to establishing defense manufacturing ties to a commitment of $75 billion for India's infrastructure sector. Modi's government engagement with Arab world and the Iran is based on 5 important pillars: safety of expatriates, securing energy resource, attracting investments, expanding counter-terror or security partnerships, and connectivity corridors. India's counter-terror narratives have found responses and resonance with key Gulf players, some of whom have been traditional friends of Pakistan but supported India's decision to carry out cross-border terror strikes after the attack on an Indian camp in Uri. From hosting both Abu Dhabi Crown Prince, including as the Republic Day chief guest in 2016, and Egyptian presidents to the ruler of the Qatar and Syrian deputy prime minister and the top Jordanian leaders to Modi's visit to Saudi Arabia and Iran. West Asia has been a key area for India's regimes of foreign policy outreach. India expects to host the Saudi Arabian monarch and Jordan's king later this year, as well as the Iranian president in the future. Strategic affairs analysts pointed out that most leaders from West Asia and North Africa are increasingly undertaking standalone trips to India, excluding Pakistan. The D-hyper nations comes in drop of India's growth economic profile and growing threats from terror groups. Besides, during the past 1.5 years, the Vice President has visited some of the North African countries, and ministers from the Gulf and Iran have been regularly visiting India since 2015. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj of India made a number of trips to a volatile Gulf region, and India established itself as a responder in distress when it rescued not only its nationals but other nations as well as from wartime Yemen. Junior External Affairs Minister M.J. Akbar, using his knowledge and the contacts in West Asia, has been able to strike a rapport with leaders in the region and even made visits to Syria and Iraq. Currently though, the government faces a challenging and increasingly volatile West Asia following the decision of the 4 countries to sever ties with Qatar. Last month, India sought to elevate its ties with Palestine during the visit of President Mahmoud Abbas by reinforcing its principal stand on its two-state solution and offering support for a slew of capacity-building projects, in keeping with government's Diplomatic Balancing Act ahead of the Prime Minister's Israel trip. Earlier in 2015, President Pranab Mukherjee of India visited both Israel and Palestine during the same trip. Last year, India and Palestine also held their first ever joint commission to identify specific areas of cooperation. Significantly, India's tie with Israel expanded simultaneously with the expansion of its partnership with the Arab world during the past 2 decades. And during this trip to Israel, Modi and the leadership there are expected to discuss the issue of negotiation between Palestinians and Israelis for lasting solutions to their protracted crisis. So what do you think of Israel's closeness to India in the defense and also with IT and the startup sectors? Will this boom India's Make in India reform, or this will be just a marketing technique of India? Post your comments below. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. and follow us on social networks and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching. This is WC Daily. Think big, think different. Bye.